Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Ciao. I am so excited I forgot to put my rings on because my little toe was busy dancing. Child, y'all be like, what you be doing in between the breaks? Child, I be dancing. I'm picking up on two energies, okay? I am literally picking up on two energies here. Two different storylines. One, there's somebody that's about to announce to a married couple that one of them have to go to jail, okay? That one of them have to go to jail, and they got together with the married couple to try to get away with stealing something, but they got in too deep because what was supposed to be a simple robbery and a theft turned into attempted kidnapping, attempted murder, attempted identity theft, fraud, stalking, all kind of false accusations in court, all kind of. It's like something that was supposed to be so simple, a simple theft to something that was tweaked in a will. It started out so small, just it probably is not even something big, but it just one little thing, possibly some inheritance that was supposed to be given to somebody. One little thing turned into multiple felonies, all because people are greedy. And this is something that happened years ago. But now it's come to a head because instead of turning around when they still had time and doing the right thing, they decided to in greed instead of having integrity and making a correction where everything could have been kept out of court. Everything could have been kept out of jail. And none of all these different people didn't need to be brought into this. So somebody turned something that was a simple tweaking in a will, inheritance, or something like that, that a married couple and the possibly another older relative participated in. And right now, they've turned that again into multiple felonies for multiple things that got sloppy, out of control, evidence on so many people, so many places, so many people attached. But you were a trap and you were a net. So you could get God wanted everybody that had their energy in something, even people that are not connected to these people because they're evil and they chose to make a decision to participate. God is going to take all of them down at the same time. All of them were being tested. All of their hearts were being weighed to see what hell they were about to be placed in. Okay. So, and the interesting thing about this person is, and I'm getting someone's in the military. The person that's going to tell them to go to jail, they're going to bring it to them in a way like, look, don't worry, nobody's going to get in trouble. I'm working this out in a way in which we're going to send you to jail because with these, there's no way we can contest this, but we're going to figure something out. If we have to say you're pregnant and you need special care or something like that, or you need to be in a special facility because of a medical issue you have, and we'll put you somewhere for a little while until things cool down, and then we're going to get you out of jail. And no one will even notice. We'll tell people that you're in a jail far, far away somewhere, and nobody's going to notice when we let you out, and then you could start your life somewhere else. It's something like that. So in order to get this person to go along without trying to fight back and, well, I'll tell on you, I'll tell on everybody. If I got to go to jail, everybody going to jail. In order to get this person to shut their mouth and to cooperate and to just go ahead and take the fall and go to jail and to save everybody else's butt, this person is going to try to put it to this person like, don't worry, we're going to get you out. We just have to publicly put you to jail to make it look to the public like we did the right thing. And later on, we're going to, don't worry, we'll make sure you're safe. Later on, we're going to find an exit plan for you. We'll get you out of jail. Maybe you might have to play crazy. We might get you into a mental institution. And once we get you into a mental institution, we might be able to transition you to go live in Alaska or go live somewhere else. It's something like that. Okay. It's something like that going on. But they need this person not to act out when they tell this married couple that one of them is going to jail. They need them to cooperate and go along with. Hey, everybody. Hey, Jessica B. Okay, somebody really don't want you to hear this. So like I said, somebody that came together with the married couple, an older person came together with the married couple to do something like really small, like steal something from you, tweak an inheritance, a will, or they were trying to get away with doing something. And it was years ago. They started out real small. Like it would be easy, like taking candy from a baby and everyone would live their life. But because of their guilt and shame and fear of ever getting caught, it wouldn't let anybody rest easy or sleep easy. So they literally had no other choice but to expand their crime to multiple felonies: attempted kidnapping, attempted murder, having you hacked, followed, violated, hiring people at your job. Your boss might lose his job for participating in gang stalking. These people turned something that was supposed to be a small crime, which is not a small crime, of tweaking an inheritance to steal something from somebody, into multiple felonies. And now they're in trouble. And they feel like the only way right now, and they don't want this message to get out, that they can get, they feel like the only way that they can get everybody to go along with whoever the person in this married couple is, without fighting back, so they don't go off and be like, well, if I'm going to jail, everybody's going to jail. If I have to go to jail, everybody's going to jail. And I'm telling on everybody to keep them calm. They're putting it to them in a way like, look, no, because you're the main person that if we were going to steal a house or someone's stocks and bonds or inheritance from a life insurance policy, whatever this is, whatever someone left this person you were trying to steal, we're going to get you the lowest sentence possible. But you're connected to murder and a lot of other things. This is serious. Don't worry. We're going to look out for you. But for right now, we need you to keep your mouth shut and just go along with it. Go along with it because you're the person that was trying to steal from them. A lot of crime is attached to what you were trying to do. And a lot of people are connected to this. Go along with it. And when you get in jail, don't worry. We have to do it for show. For show, we have to lock you up. Yeah, I know. For show, we have to lock you up for show. However, don't worry, we're going to get you into a mental institution. And once we get you into a mental institution, we will be able to get you to safety. We're going to get you into you're going to go to jail, take the sentence, and everything's closed out. And when everyone's happy and goes away, we're going to put you we're going to slide you into a mental institution for the criminally insane. And then from there, we're going to formulate a release for you. And we're going to send you away to live in Alaska or go live somewhere. So play along with us. So it's like they're putting it to this person in a way to go ahead and be the fall guy, for a woman or man. Don't go off and try to get everybody in trouble. Go ahead, take the sentence, go to jail, and we're going to rescue you from jail. You know, we have the connections and power to do it. So that's what they're planning on doing. Now, there's another energy I'm picking up on. Somebody had a friend, possibly years ago, that was drawn to your light. She was completely infatuated with your light. So much so she wished she could be you. This friend, you found out, was connected to a coven, and she wanted to energy harvest from you, and that she was never a real friend to you. And you disconnected and pulled your energy back and cut her off completely. And ever since then, thank you for those green hearts, Laura 221. This friend, ever since then, they were so obsessed with your light. They've been trying to keep a friendship with you. And because they could not stay connected to you and your energy, it was making them crazy. and they thought that they could stay connected to you through men you date and through other friends that you make. Literally, whoever this weirdo energy is, I'm picking up on two storylines here. And the other one is you had a friend that was a weirdo that you tried to be a good friend to, but the demon in them just couldn't let them be happy for you. And you realize that they really loved and hated you, and they really wanted to be you, and they just wanted to energy harvest from you. And you cast them out your energy, but they've been fighting to stay connected to you through people you date and trying to be unseen because they're addicted to your energy, and through other friends that you have, whoever this person is. And they're losing their mind right now. It's some one of those weirdo energies, y'all. Somebody has a weirdo on their ass that has been aggressively tracking and stalking you. And this is not someone you dated. This was just a platonic like friend. But they were so addicted to your light that they continued aggressively to stalk you and to try to befriend anyone you befriend, to try to date or have sex with anyone you have sex with without them knowing that they knew who you were. You know, just weirdness. There was a Lifetime movie about a woman like this before. There was literally a Lifetime movie where a woman wanted to be attached to another woman so bad that she would like spy on this person, hide in the background, and any man she dated, she would go sleep with that man. She would find out where he worked, meet up with him, have sex with him in the elevator, and find a way to connect with him and sleep with him real quick. And the men don't know that this woman knows you, but this woman was so desperate to stay connected to your energy. Is some weirdo vampire out here. This person is jealous of your discipline, relationship dead. Okay. This ends, whatever this is. They can no longer do this to you. The death card is what I clarified with this. It's an ending to this person that's been stalking you. Okay. This person might be about to go into a mental institution, but they want me to tell you it's an ending. When you, the minute you pick up on funny business and weirdness in a new friend or a relationship or someone you're dating, you instantly just cut them off. You don't care who they, if you pick up weirdness, you cut them off. Okay. And the weirdness you've been picking up on is this ex-friend of yours that's obsessed with you, connecting to everybody that you connect with. Okay. But the death card came out. So if you had a stalker of a friend that had a weird obsession with you, that started connecting with people, places and things that you connect with, and started stalking you, the death card, it's over. Whoever that person is, they may be about to be put in a mental institution, maybe by someone else they did this to. I don't know. But you don't have to worry about that anymore, okay, with relationships. Okay, so Holy Divine Spirit, what is the energy crowning this read? Someone's in the military. What I have here is Journey in the Reverse. Something has come to a complete end here, okay? Something has come to a complete end. Something has come to a complete end. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got to check the comments because this is a sensitive reading for somebody and they don't want somebody to hear this. They don't want me to talk about what's happening. Maybe it's the feminine or the masculine in the married couple. They don't want them to know about this trick that they're about to play on them to get them to agree. They don't have a choice, but to get them to agree willingly to go to jail. I have Journey in the Reverse. Military, someone's in the military. This is a married couple. One of them have to go to jail. Sad news in the reverse. They couldn't cause you sad news, and the person that was a part of helping them try to steal something from you, that turned into a whole bunch of a whole bunch of felonies. A whole bunch of felonies now racked up. They have to go to prison. This person has to go to prison. But the person that's trying to explain to them and break to this married couple that one of them have to go to jail with this marriage in the reverse card, they belong in prison too. And they're trying to get this person to take the fall for everything that everyone participated in and do. They want to put it all on one person. And they're trying to talk to this person in such a way like they're stupid. Like, don't worry about it. I need to be out of jail. See, I know I helped y'all and I guided y'all. I'm the one that introduced you to the whole plan. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is the ringleader talking to the married couple. Here's the thing. I'm the brains. I'm the one that has connections in the government. I'm the one that has all the connections, not you. So if I go to jail, then I'm not going to be able to finagle anybody and get anyone out of any trouble. I'm the one with all the connections. So you need to go ahead and allow yourself to be put in prison, one of you. And when you go to jail, you know I have connections. I am going to finagle a way to get you out of jail. If you got to stuff peanut butter up your behind, chunky peanut butter, and when you go to court, stick your hand in your behind and stick it in your mouth like you eating boo-boo out your mouth like in that movie, whatever you got to do, I'm going to let you know, and we're going to get you into a mental institution, and then we're going to transition you from a mental institution where I can get you safety and better treatment. We're going to transition you to Alaska or somewhere else. So that's what they're doing, and that's what they're trying to work. But they're trying to work that. They're trying to work that out with this married couple because they themselves don't want to go to jail. Okay. Holy Divine Spirit, what is the energy crowning this read right now? What is the energy crowning this read right now? Let's get it. What is the energy crowning this read right now? King of Cups. Okay, someone might be an Aquarius. Okay, somebody could be a father figure or emotionally intelligent. I have Pisces and I also have the star reverse. Someone could have Aquarius or Pisces in their chart, or both, or they could be a Pisces Aquarius cusp. Somebody is reaching out to someone from the past and possibly telling them that they're going to have to move forward with something. Okay. Somebody is reaching out to somebody from the past. Somebody might also have Leo in their chart. Somebody is reaching out to someone from the past and telling them we are going to have to move forward with something now. Okay. What is the obstacle? That's all right. That's confirmation for me. That's confirmation for me that I'm right on the money. That's confirmation for me that I am right on the money with what I'm saying. I just need clarification from somebody in the live. Let me know you can still hear me. I know. Let me know if you can hear me right now. Okay, thank you. All right, so thank you for that heart. So somebody made an offer for someone to take action in the recent past, and they didn't get away with whatever they did. Someone actively did something just recently, hoping for the results, possibly of you dying, and it didn't work. And someone is, oh my God, somebody is drowning in their emotions, and they don't know what to do. Somebody is an Aquarius. Somebody is a Pisces male, possibly. But somebody is drowning in their emotions right now because they did not get away with whatever action was taken. And they're telling a married couple someone has to go to jail now. Now somebody has to go to jail. Let's go. What happened in the recent past, Holy Spirit? What happened in the recent past? In the recent past, they took a risk and didn't get their wish fulfillment. A night energy. A night energy was very burdened. That might have been working with a Libra, or either a Libra or an older man or woman in some very karmic, chaotic, distorted energy. And they did some magic to try to balance a situation, and they felt defeated because they couldn't balance the situation. You are too strong. You're too protected. We don't even need to go in deep. So somebody, a Libra, might not have been able to balance a situation using possibly somebody that they send out to do jobs for them is what I'm getting. A knight is somebody like the Knights of Templar. You know, they're busy. They move around a lot. The knights on the chess table, they move around a lot. They carry messages. They carry messages. They take action. They do it's a card of action. So this is somebody that somebody sets out, that sends out to do things for them. And they sent, a Libra might have sent, this could be a man or a woman, they might have sent a night energy on a mission to take care of something for them, but they couldn't take care of it. They couldn't balance the situation and they feel defeated. And now they're up under judgment. Got it. So this Libra might be a military person in the army. This could be a man that might be a Libra. Okay. That got a night energy to do something and it failed and they're under judgment right now. So somebody in this married couple got to hear the Four of Wands. So they can't figure a plan out right now. So somebody, this Aquarius, is telling them somebody has to go to jail. So right now, somebody has to go to jail. Tell me more about the situation. Tell me more about, right? Somebody's having an ego death because somebody knows when their husband or wife goes to jail, they're going to go straight into poverty, the Five of Pentacles. Somebody knows that when their husband or wife goes into jail, there's no, I don't think they have jail insurance yet. I don't think they have the insurance yet. This covers you for mortgage payments when your husband go to jail. Child, I don't think they offer that on any insurance policy yet. That if the breadwinner in your family, I think it's when they die, not when they go to jail. Do you get money to pay off your mortgage and provide for your family and pay your health insurance? Not if Pookie gets locked the hell up, okay? Not if Susie Karen goes to jail being a psychopath. Do you get a payout? No, they don't have or offer that kind of insurance yet, even though they should in 2025. Okay, the devil reverse, the Six of Pentacles. Somebody that has a connection with somebody. Someone might have connected to somebody already and told them, "Look, one of y'all got to go to jail." And they're heartbroken about this. This might be a couple, one of them or both might be an air sign. The Death card, because something's completely over. They can't create an illusion, and they certainly can't get rid of you, not using magic or any other goofy tactics that no illusions that go hand in hand with magic will work. All of the people that they utilize with the Three of Cups reversed here are worthless. They're unable to get the job done that they want done to keep this Libra or whoever this married couple is out of jail. Yep, somebody's okay right now with someone illuminating the truth about something. Okay, tell me, Holy Spirit, what is and this is fated, and this is an Aquarius. So there is an Aquarius that's in compliance right now with illuminating this person. They already sat down to have a meeting, and they feel weighed down. They feel overwhelmed with what they have to do right now. They're stressed out because they feel like it might come back on them one day in some kind of a way. But somebody has to go to jail now, and there's nothing they can do to stop this. Okay, what else, Holy Spirit? Somebody is stressed out. Somebody is stressed out that might be watching you watch me. Okay, so this might be someone in my collective. They're stressed out. Every time they watch and see updates about what's about to happen to them, it stresses them out. I don't know, that might be who's sabotaging my internet. But every single time I talk about it, they do something to my internet. This is the person right here with the Seven of Pentacles that's watching me and getting stressed out and sabotaging my internet because they're so unhappy. They can't believe that all of the strategizing and planning they didn't acknowledge that God is real. Okay, they did not acknowledge that God's real. The friend might have been a Queen of Wands energy. That might have been the Knight energy they hired to take care of you. But that Queen of Wands energy might be a friend of yours you could have had in the past. This person, you might have thought that they had it all because they might have looked very attractive, but this person really hated themselves and they were completely jealous of you. And you couldn't figure out for the life of you, why are you jealous of me? You're gorgeous. Why? The Queen of Wands is someone very attractive, but this was an attractive, physically only attractive woman that was a psychopath that hated herself and had her self-esteem was in the toilet because she's was unhealed. A very, very attractive, physically only woman that was extremely unhealed. And because she was completely wounded and unhealed, whatever you saw in her, she didn't see in herself. And she felt ugly and dirty and nasty. And you seemed like a lighter energy. You seemed pure. And your light irritated her demon. And that's why she got hooked on to you and didn't want to let you go. This weirdo attraction. The Three of Pentacles. Somebody might be collaborating right now. And these are the fates that are at play. Yep. Someone might be collaborating right now to balance the situation with this Justice card in court. And whoever that weirdo energy is that latched onto somebody as a friend in the past that has been desperately trying to connect to anyone or anything. Like if you buy tickets to go see the movie center where you live, this crazy bitch you probably ain't seen or talked to in years, probably got on sunglasses and a shawl around her big head and probably bought tickets to the same movie and sitting in the back of the movie eating popcorn, sipping out a straw all loud, looking at you like a weirdo. That's I'm telling you, whoever she is, she always comes out as this Eight of Cups reverse energy, somebody that can't let go, a psychopath. If you go to Baskin and Robbins, you better believe that bitch is sitting in the parking lot in a car. What flavor ice cream waiting or walking behind you? Could you tell me what flavor ice cream she bought, please? Well, she bought 2 different flavors, but I don't think that's any of your business. Bitch, you better tell me the flavor she got. Oh, okay, I don't want any trouble. She got coconut rum and pistachio, and she only got 2 scoops. Give me that too. I want 1 scoop of pistachio and 1 coconut rum. Thank you. And I want it the same way she had it. How did she pay? This bitch is a weirdo. She's a fucking weirdo. Okay. She tries to interact with everyone and everything you interact with, everything that you do, she tries to do. Sweetheart, if you wear a wrap on your head, she gonna go and she just spent $1,000 for a weave to get her hair done, and she's about to wrap it up and put a hijab on her head like you. You look so spiritual. Let me put that on my head too. I can look like you too. Weird. Okay. And what's this person about to do with this Knight of Swords energy? This is weird. I'm telling you, you gotta. That's why people scared to meet new people nowadays. That's why people are afraid to meet new people nowadays. Because if you've had an experience with one of these energies, man or woman, sometimes you're like, oh my God, it took me like 7 years to get that person to stop stalking me. And we were only friends of the same sex. It wasn't nothing. I don't know if I want to make another friend. The King of Swords. So that they're about to make some kind of quick strategic move with possibly a masculine energy in their life. They're about to do something. I'm sorry, a card fell. 2 cards fell on the ground. The 7 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So what they're about to get with the King of Swords to do something, or they're going toward a King of Swords to do something very quickly. Okay. Because they're very sad that they're being cut out of your energy and they can't bother you anymore. Okay. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Clarify what they're doing. All right. So, they're doing spell work to try to harvest your energy. Child, the battle's already over. The battle then already ended. Somebody's going to go crazy. It's that crackhead couple. Oh, God. Oh, Lord, it's the crackhead couple again. Whoever this woman is, or meth head, or fentanyl head, whoever, whoever this woman is, she is connected to masculine energy, and their life is completely declining. I don't know, their teeth might be falling out, but their life is steady declining, and they're still in some energy where maybe if we just harvest her energy, maybe I know if we can just get her energy, that's the energy they're in. This is weird. You're going to remain balanced with that justice card. For somebody, there's a case, a court case surrounding you. Someone's about to go to jail. Someone that's a part of a married couple. I don't know if it's the man or the woman going to jail. I have someone in the military. They might be a Libra, and the other one is probably their wife. One of those two are going to jail. Okay, one of those two, and Aquarius is the one having a meeting with them to let them know they're going to jail. There might be a Pisces father figure here too that's overly emotional. They failed to get away with something. They're hoping that they're going to stay hidden and somebody won't know what they did too. I keep it up. The cards are coming out while I'm talking about it. So there might be a water sign father figure out here that's hoping that he can evade the law with this Hierophant energy because he failed to do whatever part he played in all this and to get you subdued. And whoever this person is, they're hoping that this person is the only one that goes to jail, and it's not like something that unravels where everyone connected one by one starts going to jail. Sweetheart, let me explain something to you. Everybody's going to jail, whether it's physical jail or spiritual jail. Everybody is going to be living their worst nightmare that's within this karma. Okay, the wheel reversed. These people are stuck in a cycle. Someone might be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here with this Knight of Cups reversed. They're stuck in a cycle. Okay, because you're still moving forward. This druggy couple that gets high off of people energy harvesting. One of them was your friend at one point. Those two are just going to keep on doing sex magic and spell work until both of their teeth are completely gone. And they're sitting in a tent in a homeless encampment. Still, baby, I know because the full moon is going to happen. You know, that's where they're headed right now. And right now there is a father figure, a Pisces, that's also worried about whether or not what they did is going to stay hidden. Not from God, it won't. None of it's hidden. Some people go to physical jail, and some people get a terminally ill disease while they're homeless and end up having to battle and struggle with a sickness, a debilitating disease while they're homeless in their old age. That's jail. Whoever this King of Cups energy is, you understand that's jail. Okay, that is jail. That's a jail. You're a walking jail. You're a walking prison. Clarify about this King of Cups energy. Yeah, they're trying to figure out a strategic move that they can make. They might be about to take off and go somewhere. They might be traveling somewhere with the Chariot here. So a father figure, a Pisces, might have to move with that Chariot energy. They might have to try to move. They're going to make a strategic move to try to move forward with an older person. The Emperor reverses could be an older woman or older man, an Aries that they had conflict with in the past that might have their boundary up. So whoever this Pisces or water sign father figure is, their strategic move to survive now is going to be to try to see if they can get with an older Aries energy. So if this is a man and they're going to try to love bomb an older woman that might be an Aries for stability or something like that, that's the plan of either a water sign or a Pisces father figure to love bomb possibly an older Aries energy that's in some distorted energy, maybe for a place, I can't make it up, for a place to live. Okay, they're the father figure that's going to need a place to live with the Five of Pentacles that's going to go towards an Aries, the Five of Wands that they don't get along with. Okay, and this is balance being brought back in your life. Everybody's going through karma. Okay. Or either that means they have a fight on their hands. Okay, Holy Spirit, what is the message? Child, everybody's in the season of karma. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. That would be so fun to go to a Christmas lighting or something. I can't wait till next Christmas. Ooh, child. The reason I'm saying that, y'all, and I know everyone doesn't celebrate certain holidays and Christmas and things like that, but I like it's nostalgic because for me, the music and the lights and Christmas trees and all that, I like that type of stuff. I like the ambience of the Christmas season. Okay. By Christmas, by this next season of Christmas, I guess coming up, most of your enemies are going to be so sick, in jail, homeless. Like most of your enemies are going to be doing so bad by Christmas. And by Christmas, your life will have been fully restored to some form of normalcy, where you'll be able to get together with other high vibrational people and do nice things like go somewhere to a Christmas tree lighting, depending on your culture and religion, and enjoy parts of life that you might have missed out and been blocked from because of the harassment, isolation, and things that these people were doing. You're going to be able to go out there and do nice, warm, fuzzy things that people do around the holidays with nice people. And your enemies are going to be living their worst nightmare this next coming Christmas season. It is going to be a season to be jolly, because Kuan Yin is going to drink some eggnog and toast up with some high vibrational people this coming Christmas, somewhere fun, maybe a Christmas party or something like that. It's turned around for us now, y'all. It's different now. And you better believe that these people, and whatever festival you do during the holiday, it doesn't have to be a Christmas celebration. But the point is, everybody that band together to literally try to dampen your life and throw a wet blanket on all of your celebrations and anything you wanted to do just to have a piece of happiness for yourself. These people are going to be going through hell this Christmas. Hell. This is their sacrifice and where. All right, let's talk about it. Child, Kuan Yin might go Christmas caroling. Who want to go with me? Who like hymns from back in the day? Christmas hymns. Who want to go Christmas caroling with Kuan Yin in a nice neighborhood? I said in a nice neighborhood. Who want to sing God Rest Your Merry Gentlemen? Oh my goodness. Who want to sing? Who know God Rest Your Merry Gentlemen? God rest your merry gentlemen, nothing you dismay. Lord have mercy. Let's go ahead. Come on. What child is this? Oh, holy night. All right, this is their sacrifice and where. All right, let's get into it. Holy divine spirit. Somebody might be a Marine. Okay. So somebody might be in the Marines or might be a Marine. I don't know. That don't even belong in this card deck. Interesting. Where? Okay. This might be something they might try to do in the dream state. Somebody might try to astral project to you to try to kill you in the dream state. On the ethereal plane. Yep, I was right. That's the card that fell on the floor, on the ethereal plane. So I told you, at one time it was just like certain spiritual people that had certain spiritual ranking, good and bad, that could astral project to you and take you out. This goes back in cultures forever. There are people that know how to do that. They know how to come, warlocks, and also spiritually ranked white witches, or whatever you want to call them. You don't have to use witch, but because that freaks people out. Or even a Hierophant energy. a Heyoka type energy. Certain energies are spiritually ranked, and they do have the power and authority to be able to come to you in the spiritual realm with certain rankings, certain hierophant energies, and they can end your life. You'll never wake up again, because all they do is come to you in the dream state or on the ethereal plane, and they can suck all the energy, your life force energy from you, and you're over. You understand? Now, fast forward to modern day, since religion, science, physics, metaphysics, all forms of metaphysics have all come together. They have quantified the science on how now anybody can do this, because they studied the science and dissected of magic, about energy, vibrations, frequencies, put it all under a and with modern technology, they're able to do what only certain people were ordained to do in the past. So you've got the whole military now, the secret military behind the military and the government, that utilizes dream machines. They abuse it to sexually assault people in the dream state and on the astral plane. They use it for what do they call it? Like a fake life. But it's like they could put your energy and life soul in a cartoon. What's it called? I can't think of the name of it. Either way, technology, religion, metaphysics, everything has caught up. And the military knows how to come towards you, to do things to you, to bind up, to suck your energy, bind your chakras, and do things. They're playing around all in the spiritual realms. They have invisibility. They're able to walk around in your house with you, and you can see them with the wavy lines sometime. They be on the roof of your house. They be on the roof of your damn house, walking around using energy weapons on you because you can't see them. They come on the astral plane to do things to you, to attack you. They physically come into your home. And if you can see the wavy hot lines in your home, so it looks like wavy lines in the air, that's them around you. So somebody might be in the Marines, and this could be someone in the Marines that's the victim or the perpetrator, one or the other. And somebody is trying to sacrifice somebody on the ethereal plane in your dream state. Okay. Were there any other locations y'all wanted me to talk about before I go all the way in? I just saw the Air Force and a judge. I opened the deck, but now I lost it. I just saw the Air Force and a judge. Somebody might be in the Air Force. Somebody might be a judge. So somebody might be a captain. Somebody might be a captain. Somebody might be in the Air Force, and someone might be in the judge. So somebody's in the Marines, and somebody's in the Air Force, and somebody's a judge. Mental health evaluator. They might be trying to, someone's a command sergeant major, somebody in social worker. They might be trying to make somebody crazy. They might be trying to get a mental health evaluator to assess somebody and say that they're crazy by messing with them in the dream state and doing things spiritually to them that might affect them. Look, therapists, that might affect them in the physical. And then when they try to tell people and explain what's going on, everybody plays stupid. Like, really? Wow, that's crazy. I've never heard of anything like that. No, in the dream, I don't know anything about the dream state. Maybe, so this person has paranoid schizophrenia. Do you understand? They can mess with you and mess with your spiritual body. And if you try to talk to someone, they will send a mental health evaluator toward you to explain what they're doing to you in the spiritual realm. And then they'll diagnose you schizophrenic or give you some kind of diagnosis so they can get away with it. Somebody is a sergeant major of the Army. So somebody might be in the Navy, somebody might be in the Marines, and somebody could be a sergeant major in the Army. Someone also might be a captain of some kind. And I also saw a judge. So I don't know if they're doing this to somebody to try to, and someone's a banker. I don't know if someone's trying to get away with something. Someone might be a teacher, and someone might use energy weapons. They might be using energy weapons on a teacher. But these are the type of games they play. They're 100% aware of the ability. They are 100% aware of their ability to cloak themselves as invisible. They're 100% aware. This is the government. They're 100% aware that they are able, mental health evaluator again. They're 100. Where's the judge at? Then I have the Navy again. Everybody, I've seen everybody. So this must be all aspects of the military they're talking about here. So they're talking about all aspects of the military. They're talking about the Marines. They're talking about the Air Force. They're talking about the Navy and the Army. Okay. So they're just talking about the whole military as a whole with these energy weapons. The reason being is what I'm getting is there's a court case coming up that involves you about one thing, but they know that you're 100% aware of all the other things that they were doing to you. And they know they're trying to find a way to prepare to defend themselves against all of the things that the government does not want to openly admit to using energy weapons and abusing the ethereal plane and the astral plane on people to use energy weapons and all of their tactics of astral projection against citizens of a country or wherever you are, and they don't want to admit it. So they're trying to figure out how the whole military and everybody is going to explain away, because your case is attached to more than just something they stole from you. It's all of the techniques that they utilize to take from you that you figured out because you're a high priestess, and they're mad about that. So because you're so intuitive, you're not going to be like, I felt like someone was trying to kill me and they weren't. They didn't get away with it, and they wanted to steal money from me, and that's why they did this, and that's all I know, what I felt. No, your case is deeper because you know exactly what was done to you. You know exactly who was doing it, how they were doing it, what they're connected to, what technology they were using to do it with. You know too much. And when they give you your whatever they tried to steal from you and you go to court for, and this person goes to jail that wanted to kill you, the methods that they use to try to kill you are connected to the military, and it's connected to the dream machine, and it's connected to people that were using energy weapons and a whole bunch of technologies that they did not want like exposed to the public. And that is the reason why this is such a big deal right now. Why I'm getting the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines, a sergeant major in the Army, a command sergeant major, because they have to admit, they're trying to find a way not to have to admit that they were using energy weapons, dream machines, virtual reality, playing around with invisibility, which is a thing. Yes, they can. They have technology to make people invisible with a cloak, with the technology they have now, coming in and out your home, using energy weapons on you, messing around with your energy sensors on the ethereal plane, trying to have you killed in this dream machine. They know they have all these things. And right now, before you can go to court, they're trying to find a way to see if they could either place a diagnosis on you that you're crazy or whatever, but they can't get away with that shit in 2025. The whole military is going to have to, somebody's going to have to answer for this shit. Somebody has got to fucking answer for this shit, and they know they can't put, they can't say you're crazy. They can't prove that you're crazy. They've been trying to get you put away for years, and they have nothing on you to say that you're crazy and put you away. They tried isolation, and they've tried every technology on a high priestess. That was a bad idea. And it was a bad idea because why would you use all your newest and best technologies on a high priestess with discernment that can see into the spiritual realm? Why? That's dumb. You're not supposed to do it to anybody, but you would use it on someone not connected to their intuition. And they know you talking some good shit. So somebody is going to try to use a hospital or healthcare worker, mental health evaluator, assessor, to try to get the whole military and the government off of whatever this case is. It's a big case coming up that you are connected to, and they're going to try to get these people off. Find a way to explain away. Well, you have people in your family with schizophrenia. Bitch, we know back in the 70s when you first started doing all these experiments, inserting those chips into people in vulnerable communities and diagnosing them with mental illness, hearing voices. We knew when you started that shit. You've been doing that shit, MK Ultra. You've been doing all that shit for a long ass time. Half the people in your family with a diagnosed mental illness, y'all were experimenting on in the military. My brother disappeared in the military for 8 fucking years and came back with his half dead, almost died. They gave him a discharge while he was sick and mentally ill. They discharged him to Chicago, hoping that he would just starve to death, die, and disappear, and no one would find him. His family in New York, but you discharged someone that you know is sick and dying. And let me tell y'all, one of my other brothers got a phone call before they even discharged my brother that disappeared in the military for 8 years while they were experimenting on him. One of my own brothers got a phone call from somebody in the military that said, hey, man, I just want to give you a quick heads up. Something wrong with your brother. He not right. He's not doing well. He's sick right now. That's all I can tell you. I'm sorry. And they hung up real fast. And even after that, they discharged my brother into Chicago. He don't know nobody in Chicago. We don't got no family or nothing, nobody connected to Chicago. This is way back in the day. But you discharged him while he was mentally ill and losing it and going crazy after disappearing in the military somewhere, no contact with family or anybody for 8 years, to Chicago. And when they got him, the landlord, he was about to die because my brother's very tall, and he was like maybe 65 pounds, all skin and bones, about to die. And he was about to get evicted, and they had to break into his apartment. And that's the only way that we found out about him. When we finally got my brother, one of my other brothers had to carry him like a baby. He's over 6 feet tall, and he had to carry my brother in his arms like a baby because he was all skin and bones. And his brain had been completely wiped. His brain had been completely wiped. And he couldn't get up and boo-boo on his own, nothing. And he talked like a robot. For the first few years, he could only talk like a robot. And he just kept saying, I have to cleanse my system. I have to clean out my system. Please just bring me bananas so I can clean my system out. Bring me bananas. And all he would do is eat bananas, eat nothing but water and bananas. And he couldn't eat anything else. He said everything is contaminated. He kept repeating, everything is contaminated. I have to clean my system. And he just kept eating bananas. And he would not say anything else. His name, nothing. You understand? These people have been doing the whole military on people and then discarding them and trying to get rid of them for years. Okay? And hoping they could kill them. Now, my brother, he's not completely right mentally to this day. He's 100% disabled, but his physical strength has come back 100%. This mug is, I'm not even going to go into all that because I don't want to put him in danger. But yeah, I wouldn't fuck with my brother. I wouldn't fuck with my brother. I used to take care of him, and I had to have him removed from my house. My brother like 6'2", and that man just eat nothing but bread and bananas and bulk up and just, I wouldn't fuck with him. He been through a lot. That's all I'm saying. So somebody is trying to find a way to spin what they did to you because you survived it and you're alive. And it has to do with the energy weapons they used on you, all of the technology they use. Now, I also have something about a president of a country, and then they kidnapped and are holding and using this person. This is the clone came out. Okay. So I don't know. There may be like a president of a country that might have been kidnapped, that they're holding somewhere, or that might be living somewhere else. And they replace them with a clone. That's very believable for me. That's very, very believable, because the way these archon type entities and demons are trying to really colonize the planet, that's what they have to do. Go to all of the authority figures all over the world and replace them with clones, so that they could carry out whatever energy harvesting or whatever they're doing. I can't make this shit up. So without further ado, let me jump into it and see what the hell's going on here. Tell me about this president of a country that might be a clone that they're holding somewhere. Somebody can't move to calmer waters. The Six of Swords reversed. This is turning into a real life Hunger Games damn movie. Somebody is burdened right now. Somebody is burdened right now because somebody has to release and let something go. I'm asking about an Aquarius is burdened right now because they have to release something and let something go that was their complete wish fulfillment. So they're infiltrating presidencies. Well, I'm sure they've been doing that. So they infiltrate presidencies all over the world by just finding a way to kidnap them, infiltrate their circle, and replace them with a clone. Okay. So there is a star energy Aquarius. Something didn't go the way they wanted to. They're not going to get a new start, and it's an imbalance. So what happened? So this is an Aquarius that was working for a president of a country. Something they invested in didn't work out the way that they wanted it to. Okay. And now somebody kicked them out their energy, and it's a missed opportunity. Who is this president of a country that may be a clone? Somebody that moved to calmer waters. That's the person that didn't get your energy. Now we understand why this president that belongs to a cult, that's a president of a country. Now we understand, whichever one, it's multiple of them. Now we understand why they've been pressing so hard on these people they pay and the government to get your energy. It's a fucking clone energy. That's it. This is wild. I know some of y'all gonna be like, okay, QUAN, bitch, how am I making these cards pop out? It ain't me. I'm not cherry picking these damn cards. So you got, and I know it's more than one. You got some presidents of a country that are actual clones. You can't tell archons or some form of, you can call them archons, you can call them demons, you can call them entities, whatever you want to call them. There are some form, it's some form of alien, something that's alien to us. It's not human, that thrives off of our energy. Demons, principalities, entities, archons, whatever it is, they are taking and kidnapping presidents of countries through infiltration, cloning them, and then pressing these presidents to get your energy, to bring your energy back to them. And those are the high priestess energies, the source of God's power on earth. The source of God's power on earth is whatever these archon demon entities are, they want the source of God's power on earth. So they've been working through the presidents of countries to work with people that will do anything for money and people in the government to infiltrate, to attack us all, and to trap us, to force us into isolation and positions whereby they can harness our energy, which is the source of God's power on earth. That, yes, thank you, Jessica B. Bobby Hemmett been talking about this shit. Dr. Phil Valentine, a lot of them been talking about this. Yes, absolutely. That's what we're being victimized by. These are fucking clones in positions of power that have all the money in the world to spend on these people to create situations to isolate us. Listen, High Priestess roll call. Do you understand why it's important right now for us to spiritually militarize? I'm being guided to help high priestesses to spiritually militarize of every race, of every culture, of every spirituality and religion, that are real high priestesses that have completed their shadow work, that have the source of God's power on earth inside of them to unite, because there is a battle. This was just the battle before the real battle. We have to come together. We really do. You don't know what this government is liable to literally orchestrate against us with clones or in positions of power, how they're going to come at us. We have to be in connection and contact with each other so that we can put our power together and know how to move spiritually. Yeah, I know we are. We have to. It is a damn clone war. And what they're after is power. And who's holding this power? High priestesses that have completed their shadow work, that have the source of God's power on earth. It is a war. And we have to come together. It's going to start off light, friendly. And that's the sorting process, just to locate where we all are, especially the ones that were isolated, especially the ones that are being isolated intentionally. We have to know where each other are. We have to know where you are. All of us have to know where each other are so that we can connect to each other. Yes, of course, they're going to send in people to infiltrate. We expect it. But when they send people in to infiltrate, that's okay. We know how to handle them. Keep it real general and keep it real surface level. You keep it surface level until you have completely connected with your soul tribe and you've identified them. And once you've identified your soul tribe, then you all can isolate and separate. You understand? We expect the enemy to infiltrate. We expect it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, but they're watching us. They see us. They're posing, pretending to be. That's okay. You keep it real light, surface level. Let's play games. Let's have fun while you smell everybody, while you sniff everybody out. You understand? That's how you sniff people out, by bringing everybody together for games. Games. Let's play Scrabble. Let's play. Let's play. Would you rather do this or would you rather do that? Let's play word games. Let's play games and find out who you are. Somebody's mad because they were not able to get your energy. This Aquarius thought that they were going to get a boatload of money. This Aquarius thought they were going to get a boatload of money if they could drain your energy and take it back to this goddamn archon of a clone of a president, or several of them. I got Ethiopia. I got Dominican Republic. I got Saudi Arabia. I don't know which one is the clone or if it's all of them. And that's the ones I'm naming, Jamaica. And I don't know which one is the clone or if it's all of them, and I'm sure it's much more in positions of power. So, okay, that's what that was about. I'm gonna put this up now. Tell me about if these people can get you into a mental institution on some BS. They push these people to try to find a way to institutionalize you in jail or a mental institution. But if they could just catch you engaging in some dangerous behavior to justify putting you in a mental institution so that they can kidnap you and take you and take you somewhere and just drain your energy nonstop. Tell me about this mental health evaluator, assessor, hospital or healthcare worker, therapist energy. Social worker. Somebody is one or more of this type of energy. Somebody is a social worker. Somebody is a hospital or healthcare worker. Somebody is a mental health evaluator, assessor, or a therapist. Something like that. Tell me about these energies. They didn't get what they expected from you. Yep. They did not get what. That's why you got to keep your nose clean. That's why you have to literally walk a straight line in this society and keep your nose clean, because they only enforce laws with you. That's why you could get in a car accident or a fender bender with somebody that could be drunk and high out their mind, with smoke coming off their clothing. A crack pipe could roll out the car, and you'll get the ticket and you'll be found at fault. And they will say they won't even acknowledge that the person was high. And that person that was paid to follow you, trying to get you in an accident, was high on drugs. The police will come out and completely ignore. They'll completely ignore weed, the presence of drugs, alcohol, anything. They'll completely ignore it. They know that person was following you to try to cause you to get into an accident, because people follow you constantly to do spell work. You understand? You have to follow the laws to the letter of the law, because they're looking for any reason to get you either into jail or in a mental institution. And that's why you will see people committing horrendous crimes, raping a 3-year-old, and then the judge, that was bad. I'm gonna send you to probation. You have probation, young man. Now go back home. That's why you're seeing that type of behavior. Some of these people are clones. You got to be a clone of a judge to send someone that attempted murder, attempted kidnapping, attempted raping, to literally not put them in jail and send them back out, because it's a damn clone sitting as a judge. So somebody is moving to calmer waters. Someone was hoping that they would be able to use some kind of mental health evaluator or assessor, but they're powerless because they can't get you to act or react or behave a certain way. Something that they're trying to get from you, craziness. They're trying to make whatever they did to try to send you crazy, they were unable to do it. And part of the reason is because you won't allow anybody to connect to you, to catfish you, that could testify to you being crazy. See, they need someone to testify. But if you're isolated and alone and you're not in a relationship with somebody who's close enough to you and in your business to testify to anything, because what the hell can your neighbors say? What the hell your neighbors know you doing inside your house, and why can you see inside my house? Can't nobody prove a goddamn thing unless they're connected to you deeply and in the home with you. You understand? They were hoping you would, all the things they were doing to you would make you go crazy and you would lose your mind and not be able to move to calmer waters. But they could not do that because they couldn't get you in a relationship with somebody. Someone might be a Scorpio. They were waiting on standby for you to get in a relationship with someone they would catfish you with. And then as soon as they catfish you with this person, that person would be like, oh, they're crazy, after they do sex magic and spell work on you and do something crazy in the house. Be like, I don't know, she's losing her mind. Is it the LSD you just put in her orange juice? Is it the drugs you just put in her tea that you gave her? Child. Who is their sacrifice, Holy Spirit? Who are they trying to sacrifice? They're heartbroken. You were their sacrifice. So they're talking about you. You were their sacrifice. They wanted to put you in a mental institution by catfishing and connecting you with someone with Scorpio in their chart that was going to do spell work and try to testify you were crazy. This Aquarius was orchestrating a whole bunch of things for the president of a country that's a clone. Okay? Because there's some other power out there that really wants your energy, because you are a healed, divine feminine woman that carries the source of God's power on earth in your womb, simply because you did your shadow work. And they want your energy and they're thirsty for it. This isn't the real president of that country. It's a clone, possibly possessed with some kind of entity that comes from somewhere else that knows your energy is very powerful. And if they could collect and isolate and gather all of the high priestesses like this and usurp all your energy, they can do whatever they do with your energy. Okay. So somebody wanted to reverse an ending with a judgment they might have gotten over somebody. If someone got an illegal judgment in court saying that you were mentally ill, they had to get it reversed again because they couldn't prove this. Because you're too stable financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, intelligence. You're smarter than the people that have tried to sabotage you. You're more intelligent than they are. You have a higher IQ than the people that are trying to orchestrate this over you. So somebody was going to come to you on the ethereal plane or in your dream state, a warlock, and they were going to try to unalive you. And right now they're stressed out. Why are they in the Nine of Swords? Because of what they tried to orchestrate. It didn't work. A witch or a warlock. They were going to try to spiritually orchestrate something spiritually with a Leo that probably uses a dream machine or uses some military technology, because they can't do it organically. because they can't do this organically. I know you don't want me to say it, so I'm gonna really say it. A kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her pussy. You didn't want me to say it again. There might be a Leo that can't do this organically because they're not spiritually ranked or connected at all whatsoever. It's not their purpose. This is like someone that says, I want to be a singer like Whitney Houston and like Fantasia and like other famous singers out there with a beautiful voice, Jennifer Hudson, that it's a gift from God. They were born with it. They were spiritually ranked to sing because they have a purpose to bring in the masses. Like Donnie McClurkin, there are certain people that are born with an anointing, and it's their job to minister to the masses using their voice. But I want to be one of those people too. It's not your calling, sweetheart. Well, I'm going to go to school and get a degree and learn how to become that being my calling. No, that's something you're born with because it's an anointing. It's not something you go to school for. It's an anointing because your voice goes out to the masses and it helps raise the vibration. It's something inside of you that you are gifted with. It's for you. Find out what your purpose is, Leo. Somebody thought they were spiritually ranked and they have no spiritual ranking at all whatsoever. So they can't organically just go into a meditative trance like you can and instantly leave their body and do certain things you can do. Now, restrictions have been placed upon some of you all that have the ability to do this organically because you're spiritually ranked. For some of you all, they set you up to be Neuralink chipped and did other things to you. They follow you around, shooting you in the head with a laser 24/7 to block you, shocking your body constantly when you're meditating, because they know that you have a spiritual ranking and a calling, and you came with all the abilities to do these things organically and naturally. You don't need no dream machine. You don't need to put nothing on your temple. The military gives you to instantly project your consciousness into another dimension or into one of the other realms. This Leo needs that because they're not commissioned to do this type of work. So they orchestrated something in the dream state with a whole bunch of people that don't belong on those realms because they're not spiritually ranked to be there. Instead, what they do is use technology to put people on that realm that don't belong there. And they're the ones fucking the whole spiritual realm up. And that's this upcoming spiritual battle. That's where we're headed, is what I'm being shown. Where humanity is moving to on this planet, in this dimension, is the veil is becoming thin, of course, between the spiritual and the physical realm. Everybody's soon going to be able to freely move back and forth between it. But right now, it's been completely infiltrated and taken over by a bunch of dark energies that don't belong there, that work with people to hurry up and get the people of the light and bind them and do light code lockdown, like Dr. Phil Valentine been talking about for years. Light code lockdown, locking us down. So they orchestrated something with the Leo and some others. The 9 of Pentacles reversed. And now that person's about to go into poverty because the spell work they did backfired. They tried to unalive you on the spiritual realm, and of course it backfired. Of course it backfired. They tried it in the dream state. They might have been working with a Gemini or a partner that no longer wants to work with them, with the lovers reversed, that they reversed an ending with. Yeah, their partner, they reversed an ending with whoever they partnered up with. These people work with the military. So they're trying to figure out how they're going to explain away when they go to court the fact that all these criminals have been having access to the spiritual realm through the military at secret locations where they have dream machines, where they know how to do all these different types of virtual reality, where they know how to take consciousness out of one body, put it into another. They've been doing that shit in Haiti and other cultures for centuries. That's nothing new, but they've quantified it, like the science of it. So now they do it in the military is the one that's doing it now. You understand? The president of Haiti at one time had to come on the news and tell people to stop bringing dead bodies back to life, because you had people in the military experimenting, taking advantage of them having a hard time. Child, they was taking babies, taking kids, lining them up. And we're going to experiment on all these kids. Follow us, all of you, the whole group. They love war. They love when you're in a state of war, and they can have access to people that are in a vulnerable situation. So they're trying to figure out a way to clean up, by the time you go to court, the fact that they utilize street thugs and gave them jobs working with the military to utilize military equipment, dream machines, virtual reality, and a bunch of other things to access the ethereal plane, the astral plane, and your dream state in order to try to kill you. But you are divinely protected. They do everything they can to stop you from accessing that realm, shooting you in the head with lasers, setting you up to be injected with all kind of chips and implants and things to spiritually restrict you, while they pick up hoodlums and criminals off the street and bring them to military bases and allow them to access military equipment to attack you spiritually. And they're trying to figure out, when you go to court, how to address this without divulging any information, because they can't kill you in the physical and they can't kill you on the spiritual realm. All right, Holy Divine Spirit, y'all said where? I'm not done with the where yet. Y'all want me to talk about some other locations. One of these places might be in Central Africa. Another one might be in the Philippines, or somebody's Central African and somebody's Filipino. Hawaii. Hawaii is one of these military locations, a secret military base in Hawaii. You're damn right. You better know it. Yes. Yep. Seldridge B, you right on point with that. That's right. Galactics are light years ahead of these demons and monsters. Light years ahead of this shit that they on. That's why we're so protected from, well, I can't make this shit up. I cannot make it up. One of the places is a secret military base in Hawaii that they have these dream machines. They literally have these dream machines and they have virtual reality and all this stuff set up where they're able to come to you in the dream state or on the ethereal or astral plane to do these things to you. For a little while, they were sexually assaulting, just randomly sexually assaulting anyone they wanted. Russia might be one of the other places. Yeah, Russia might be one of these other places. Where, Holy Spirit? Clarify where. What did you want me to talk about? Clarify where. Tanzania. Tanzania, East Africa. That's right under Kenya. Tanzania. I got Russia, Hawaii, Tanzania. I think it was another place too I had mentioned in the beginning. Can't remember at the moment. Central Africa, the Philippines. Go ahead. Definitely Hawaii and Russia. East India. The Midwest. Okay, these might be some other energies about something else connected to what I'm talking about. I'll pull cards. What other people or location did you want me to bring attention to, Holy Spirit? Okay, these might be actual people. Okay. Somebody's from a Southwest state. Somebody's Nigerian. Somebody's from Gabon, West Africa. Somebody's from Nigeria, West Africa. Somebody's from Jamaica. Someone's from an Arab country. Somebody that's East Indian might be connected to Switzerland. Somebody is from an island off the coast of Europe, Asia, Africa, or Greenland. Somebody's from Ghana. Somebody is South American, from a South American country. Gabon, Ghana, Nigeria, England, Switzerland, East India, South America, Russia, England. Tell me about Let's start with England. Tell me about England. Clarify England. These people probably got portals opened up like the pyramids long ago, where you could go into one portal and come out somewhere else. I wouldn't be surprised if these people have portals where they can literally walk through one and show up somewhere else or something like that. What is England? Someone might have tried to create an injustice, or there's an injustice being done there. The death card. Clarify that Scorpio death energy, an empress. Somebody might be from England that was trying to kill an empress. Someone trying to create an injustice for an empress energy, and by causing you a death, might be from England or connected to England. And they had an ego death. They literally had an ego death. They couldn't get you. What's this Arab country? There's a Cancer watching right now. Is this Elon Musk watching me right now? Somebody that will do anything for money. Someone very karmic and distorted. Somebody very shallow and materialistic. Somebody might be a Cancer that feels defeated about being able to defeat you using magic. Somebody's a Cancer that was in their ego, and they were sure with their magic and technology, they would be able to defeat you. And they feel stupid right now. This is someone Arab. So somebody might be from an Arab country that was in their ego, that was sure that they'd be able to take you down using spell work, technology, and everything to cause an imbalance. This is an older person, man or woman. This might be an Arab feminine, an older woman that had an ego death because she's not in alignment, and she's in some distorted, karmic, chaotic energy. Okay, this might be an older Arab woman. What is Gabon? Yep, they wanted me to clarify that shit. There's an Arab woman from the wealth class, an old, haggard Arab woman from the wealth class that wanted your spiritual abilities and gifts. And she might have been working with the president of a country that's a clone to get this, by working with an Aquarius that orchestrated a lot of your gang stalking and things to harness your energy, catfish and all that. Okay. And this Arab woman, she might be an Aries, but whoever this Arab woman is, she's losing her shit right now because she couldn't get your spiritual gifts and abilities with her funky ass. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Some big spoiled Arab brat, a big ass spoiled Arab brat that was working with a Cancer, that a Cancer energy was working for her to help give your spiritual gifts and abilities, transfer your energy, do a destiny swap with an Arab woman. There was a Cancer energy that was working very hard for this spoiled, big, overgrown Arab brat that probably comes from wealth, that has everything but your spiritual abilities and gifts, and she wanted it. And this Cancer energy was helping her to try to get it. And she's throwing a tantrum right now with her big, funky, hairy legs, mad because she couldn't have your spiritual gifts and ability. This is an Arab woman that Ace of Swords is confirmation, because she showed up in my other reading with her funky self. Bitch, go shave and wax your eyebrows. Sorry. No offense to all of my Arabs of the highest vibration of love. I love thick eyebrows. You can do so many things. It's like a canvas. Holy Spirit. Gabon? What is Gabon? What is Gabon? The High Priestess. So there's a High Priestess that might be from Gabon, West Africa, or connected to Gabon, West Africa. Or your High Priestess. that's getting justice, or your high priestess getting justice because somebody from Gabon might have been targeting you. Okay. Somebody failed to do something. Tell me more. Who's this high priestess with this justice energy? Who is this high priestess with this justice? The devil reverse? Someone that is not coming for you anymore. Some magic backfired. Somebody that might have, this might be a man. This could be a man or a woman that's from West Africa, Gabon, that might have sent some magic towards you and it backfired, but they're in the upright. So I'm wondering if maybe they acted too hastily, or they were lied to by someone they trusted or something like that, because I'm seeing justice here. Maybe they balanced something out. They realized something was a bad investment. Somebody's in a cycle because of whatever they invested in. This could be a company, or organization in Gabon of high priests or high priestesses in Gabon, West Africa. It could be a religious group, a spiritual group, a cult, a coven, whatever this is. They're stuck in a cycle financially right now because of how they allowed someone from their group to spiritually attack you with the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, whatever they allowed someone from their group to do to you through this Aquarius energy, they experience financial loss, and now they're stuck in a cycle. So they are stuck in a cycle now. This group connected to a high priestess in Gabon, they're stuck in a cycle financially right now. Yeah, because their group should have never been in compliance with coming after you without researching who and what you were first. They should know better than that. You know, you can't, if you're running a spiritual organization, some kind of cult, coven, whatever it is, somebody has to be the brains of the operation and know that you can't do anything to anybody. Somebody's got to have some kind of wisdom and know that you have to do some kind of research before you just jump out there like this is the Wild Wild West, jumping on anybody and doing whatever you want to whoever you want to do it to. Somebody got to have some kind of wisdom. You don't jump out there and invest in something you don't know nothing about financially. So why would you do it spiritually? So these people are now financially stuck in a pickle where they're stuck in a never-ending cycle financially because of what they did to you, or someone in their group, someone that's a part of this group in Gabon. The Five of Pentacles again. Somebody a part of this group that's either from Gabon, West Africa, or connected to Gabon, or someone is from Gabon. They're Gabonese, if that's how you say it. If it's not, I apologize. I've said before, I've noticed that women from this region, Gabon, Africa, are some of the most beautiful women I've seen. I mean, gorgeous, and they can sing. It's something about Gabon, West Africa. They really, really have beautiful, beautiful singing voices, and they're very beautiful. Gabon. So whoever this person is from Gabon, whatever organization, whether it's spiritual or religious, these people, somebody from their organization, they did something very, they let somebody cut loose and be reckless, and now they're paying for it financially. But I just wanted to say that I used to have a coworker of mine that I used to work with that was from Gabon. She was really, really, really pretty. And she was introducing me to some music, some gospel music and gospel singers she wanted me to hear. And child, they can sing. All right. Nigeria. What is Nigeria? What is Nigeria? Somebody, Ace of Wands. Somebody is unhappy with what happened, but they're accepting it. Somebody of Nigerian descent that took action, an Empress in the reverse. So there might be an older man or woman, again, an older man or woman that might be of Nigerian descent that might have taken action to do something, but it was fated for something to happen. They might have taken action with an Aquarius, or they provided clarity to an Aquarius, or an Aquarius provided clarity to them about the reason why something didn't work. They accept it. It's like somebody now understands, they got clarity of why what they were trying to do to you was not spiritually permitted. Okay, somebody provided somebody clarity that it was not authorized, is what I'm getting. And Aquarius got, so there's an Aquarius that got some kind of clarity from a Nigerian, possibly, that the reason they didn't get away with what they were trying to do to you is because it was not spiritually authorized. You're untouchable. They're not allowed to touch you. And others like you, they're not allowed to. Forget you just thinking about it's all about money. There are certain people you are not allowed to touch. And if you do, if you open Pandora's box, if you open the Ark of the Covenant, you are going to unleash hell on you and everybody connected to you and around you. And that's what's going on right now. It's like Indiana Jones and the Ark of the Covenant. Okay. Why is Ghana here? Ghana. What is Ghana? Something might be happening in Ghana right now. Maybe someone's in Ghana right now. Somebody's not getting their wish fulfillment. Somebody that is either in Ghana, headed to Ghana, or has some connection to Ghana is not getting their wish fulfillment right now. They collaborated with someone, a hermit reverse, someone very depressed that might feel isolated and alone. They collaborated with somebody possibly in Ghana, an Aquarius, someone. This Aquarius is where they collaborated with an Aquarius in Ghana. Ooh, child, this Aquarius really networking, wasn't he? This Aquarius was networking, wasn't he? Trying to pimp divine, the source of God's power out on earth. No wonder all this karma is happening. Trying to pimp the source of God's power on earth out. What's wrong with you, with donkey ass? The Three of Cups. So they celebrated in Ghana with an Aquarius and somebody else that's depressed, that might be trying to set something up to live in Ghana. And what happened? Somebody, a night energy, a King of Swords. It's a bunch of them, air sign. These people might have done something in Ghana, and someone might be a Leo. They feel powerless, or they didn't have the strength. Whatever they came together and did in Ghana, they did not have the strength. Okay, in some night energy, trying to orchestrate something. Someone had an ego death. So somebody was trying to coordinate. This Aquarius was trying to organize and coordinate with a lot of different people, something to get your power. But they were not powerful or strong enough to get your power. The end. They're not strong enough. And it's not spiritually permitted. A Nigerian already told this Aquarius, it's not spiritually permitted. And they tried to orchestrate something in Ghana with somebody that might just be a loner, a depressed energy that spends a lot of time alone, to see if they could help them to create some kind of illusion or something. So when the Nigerian told them, no, we're not spiritually authorized to do this, they went to Ghana, to somebody they know in Ghana. And somebody in Ghana might have tried it, but they couldn't get it off the ground. The magic, whatever they were trying to do, it didn't work in Ghana because they were not powerful enough. And now somebody had an ego death and they're kicking somebody out their energy. So this Aquarius is going from person to Gabon to Nigeria to Ghana to East India. They're going to everybody, trying to find somebody to take you down. It don't make no sense. What is Jamaica? The child and rolled up a blunt and got on a plane to Jamaica. Tell me about Jamaica. Tell me about Jamaica. Here they go again. I can't make this shit up, y'all. This fucking Aquarius, goddamn, did they work for the airlines? Aquarius, did you retire and do you have a buddy pass? I'm asking, does this Aquarius have a buddy pass? Did they retire from American Airlines or one of the United Airlines? Aquarius, did you retire from United Airlines and have a buddy pass? Because, bitch, I could have sworn that you have a buddy pass with the airline. You must have worked for the airline. This Aquarius might, there might be an Aquarius that might have retired from United Airlines or some airline where they have a buddy pass, and they in this night energy flying everywhere on a buddy pass. I know they stink. because they got the layover, and you know how that shit works. You might have to wait a few times before you can get an empty seat and ride, depending on your priority status. Here comes that monitoring spirit. This Aquarius, I swear for God, this Aquarius worked for the airlines. United Airlines, they retired, and they got a fucking buddy pass, and they fly into Gabon, Nigeria, Ghana, Jamaica, East India. Bitch, where else you gonna go? Trying to find somebody to access God's source of power on earth with your crazy ass. They got bad karma following them with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, but now they went to Jamaica. Somebody's name might be Gary. Bitch. Clarify Jamaica. Come through, spirit. The Tower in reverse. Somebody was trying to avoid a disaster. And I know he the Wounded Warrior. He stink too. The Wounded Warrior might smell a little because the Wounded Warrior got to fly on buddy passes every motherfucking where because they going broke. So they don't have time to wash them armpits, them funky ass armpits, except at the airport over the bathroom sink, over the men's bathroom. I hope he washes balls too. He's a Wounded Warrior trying to avoid a tower, flying on a buddy pass, not getting sleeping at the airport everywhere he goes, trying to find a solution for this clone of a president that was replaced by a clone. The Page of Pentacles. Now, let me tell you, whoever that Aries, I said Aries, whoever this Arab woman, she might be an Aries, is that was working with the president of a country that's a clone. This bitch works with people that go to Antarctica, that literally go to Antarctica, and they go in a submarine and do stuff and meet under the water. This bitch, this Arab bitch, okay? They might have faked their death with the fake explosion. I'm going to leave that alone. They might have faked their fucking death with the fake submarine explosion, but they're all alive and well in Antarctica. But nonetheless, because, they've got certain places that are so technologically advanced that only certain people get to live. And it doesn't run off of money. It runs off of energy. Why do you think they're so desperate for your energy? Why do you think they're so desperate for your energy? Because they have certain locations that don't even run off of money or anything. They run off of straight energy that only elite people get to live in. This Arab bitch, this Arab bitch right here, this Aries that was flirting and playing with this Capricorn president of a country, she probably set his ass up after fucking him to have him replaced with a clone. Okay? The Page of Pentacles, yeah, they want to continue working with this clone of a president of a country, and that's the reason why this Aquarius is going so hard in the paint. But Jamaica to avoid a tower because this president of a country turned their back on them because they couldn't get your energy, and that's why they're in the Seven of Swords energy. And what is Jamaica? Somebody can't recover. Someone might be a Leo, or someone might be very powerful from Jamaica. I don't know. Is this the president, the Jamaican president that can't recover from something with this Leo energy? Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Yeah, they're sad because someone's sad because somebody can't get your energy. The King of Wands. This might be like the president of Jamaica or something like that, that they got a message that they can't recover because they can't get your energy. Yep, I can't make it up. The Ace of Pentacles. Somebody is losing a lot. This is that same coven, the president of Ethiopia, the president of Jamaica, the president of Saudi Arabia, Dominican Republic, and I think Trinidad, Tobago, and I'm sure it's plenty others, but you know what it is. What's Switzerland? I know this motherfucker didn't go to Switzerland. I know this stinky motherfucker did not fly his old ass to Switzerland too. Yeah, the conflict's over. It's a missed opportunity. It's a missed opportunity to get away with doing something that's unjust, unfair, and unequitable. This is Switzerland. Yeah, you're getting justice in your life. Balance is about to be restored for you with this justice card. Okay. So if somebody connected to Switzerland, they were trying to balance the situation for them. They missed an opportunity. It's over. They were trying to keep whoever's connected in Switzerland. They were trying to keep something hidden, a secret, quiet, underground. With this moon card, Switzerland. There's somebody connected to Switzerland that they were working with that let them know it's a missed opportunity. You didn't get it done. This person might be in a mental imprisonment right now. About a water sign illuminating a collaboration. Okay, yep, that's it. Somebody in Switzerland is in a mental imprisonment. Somebody from Switzerland or in Switzerland is already in a mental imprisonment right now about a water sign illuminating about their collaboration, the Three of Pentacles. Well, bitch, Switzerland, don't make me, who's in Switzerland? Because you worried about the moon card, a water sign illuminating who's in Switzerland, let's go ahead and do just that. Yeah, you know, I'm QUAN. I got to the FBI, Indonesia. Who's this person in Switzerland that wanted with the moon card to stay hidden? And East African. Yeah, we know. We already know Ethiopia is connected to Switzerland. Somebody, the president, is working with somebody in Switzerland. Who's this person in Switzerland? A white man. Who's this person in Switzerland that didn't want a water sign to talk about a collaboration? Why it's a missed opportunity, bitch. Multiple people. Okay. So several of these people that are part of this cult, where they're all connected to Switzerland, all of them, they were worried that a water sign give the information that a water sign just gave. Okay. Go ahead, Holy Spirit. Anybody else you want me to and talk about connected to Switzerland? Shit, fuck you. Make my life a living hell and don't want me to talk about it. A church member. Somebody might belong to an Ethiopian church in the DC, Washington, Maryland, DC area. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone might be in a Northwest state or in the Northwest part of a city. Okay. An Arab. There might be a church member that has a relationship with an Arab. There is a church member that has a relationship with an Arab. This might be an Ethiopian Pisces priest of some kind. They might belong to be a church member. They might be in the Northwest. The church might be in the Northwest part of your state or city, or this could be in the Northwest of North America, which would be the West Coast. Take it as it resonates. I only know one specific Ethiopian priest that works for the NSA doing death spells, and his name is Admasu Wubu of Columbia, Maryland. I know people hate when I fucking talk. And that's a church member. There's an Arab here, and there's someone from a Northwest USA state. Yeah, somebody didn't want you to open your mouth and talk about these funky ass motherfuckers. The president of the Philippines is a part of this too. The president of the Philippines. And yes, of course, I said East Africa. They heard me. I said it. They're all friends. They're all friends with each other. So the president of the Philippines, all of these people are in the same cult. We don't care. It's not a secret. It's not a secret. But they were worried about a water sign. They were concerned about a water sign with a big mouth talking about their collaboration. These people that are all connected to Switzerland with the sun card. So I made sure I put that concern to rest for them. Y'all feel better now? Y'all still got, y'all feel better now? You're not worried about a water sign no more talking about the collaboration y'all have, right? Where all of y'all are connected to Switzerland. You're not worried about it no more, right? Okay, good. I'm glad. Woo, child. Woo, avoided a tower. Clarify East India. We already know this fucking Aquarius. What is East India? Yeah, they're sad. Someone of East Indian descent. Somebody went to see a narcissist that thinks that they're strategic of East Indian descent cannot persevere and move forward, and now they're stuck in a cycle that was on some bullshit with a Cancer warlock because they didn't get what they were expected, and now they're kicking them out of their energy. So wow, I hope that's not somebody new in the government that's of East Indian descent. I hope this is not a new person that's in the new government order that took an offer from a Cancer warlock. I hope not. I hope there's not an East Indian head of FBI that's brand new. I hope there's not a new East Indian person in power that already got corrupted by a Cancer warlock. I really hope. I hope not. And that's trying to kick them out their energy now because they took a risk and a chance because they didn't see fucking with the wrong one. The Four of Wands. What is the Four of Wands? They joined their organization. They joined in. And somebody can see that they joined in with these people to try to get a judgment reversed. All they're going to do is die or get hurt or something bad. They don't understand you are a test. This is a test. You are karma. These people don't understand you are walking karma, baby. You are literally walking karma, here to walk the face of the earth as a pure, enlightened being that's not causing harm to anybody, for them to instead attack you. So every evil root implanted in the ground can be burnt up and destroyed. Because only evil people are going to see somebody with a pure spirit walking and seeming to be vulnerable and alone and think this is an opportunity to attack. And that's how you catch the demons and the enemies. You put bait in front of them, and your bait, walking karma. Somebody's expecting things to balance out for you. You goddamn earth angel, you. This temperance energy. Put some respect on earth angels' names. South America, and I'm going to wrap this up. South America. They're stuck in a cycle too. Yeah, these are all the presidents that was working with a Queen of Wands reverse, hoping that she was going to get your energy. They celebrated with her. The South American president celebrated with a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her pussy, because they thought that they were going to get your energy. They thought that the kitchen witch with the low IQ that was going to catfish you with a man, that was going to have sex with you, take your energy, give it to her, and she was going to give your energy to the president of South America, who's also a part of that group. Okay, so that's also a part of them. So South America, all the presidents, y'all know these motherfuckers. It's not a secret. Y'all know. Come on, y'all. Y'all know all the presidents are involved. You don't get to a political position of authority and power on earth, on the devil's realm, without being into some bullshit. Okay? Now you get to a spiritual ranked, high-ranking, missioned hierophant position by God, by earning it, by your soul's growth. You can get that through hard work and shadow work. But a bullshit position on earth where people wipe their ass when they boo-boo and these lowly animalistic humans, a bullshit position like that, you got to be into some bullshit. Somebody's from a Midwest state, England. This was their sacrifice. Okay, really quick. I got one more question here that I want to ask. On a secret military base in your dream state. We already know what these motherfuckers do. Okay, put you over here. What of all the whole military here, the Arab country? Okay. Tell me, what was it about the military? I know they want to keep hidden all the technology that they're currently using, but they can't for too much longer. And that's why they've created, guys, y'all know I'm in Atlanta, and they just cut the ribbon on the training center. And it made me think of the movie Divergent. If y'all saw that movie Divergent, where the police is militarized and the city is, they literally commit crimes right in your face, and white collar crimes, and do things. It's no more low level crime. All the crime is committed by officials and people that are in charge. and they do it right in your face, and they militarize the police, and it allows them to literally put you into slavery, where you work very low paying jobs and you have no choice but to work, and they get to live, the ones on top, the way they want. And if you rebel, that's what they use the police for, to keep you in line. They just opened the first training center that reminds me of the movie Divergent here in Atlanta. And in case you don't know, the experiment of the projects, the very first one was built in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where they built the very first projects before they replicated them all over the United States. And now the projects are all going away through gentrification. And now I believe, because Atlanta is the first city that they're implementing this police training center, where people are saying they're going to militarize the police. They have to let things get bad and for you to feel completely unprotected, so that you beg them to militarize the police. That's by intention. You get the result you want by creating a problem, by not punishing people. I mean, it's so obvious if you're not slow to be able to see. If you want to militarize, we need the police. We need the police. We need someone to keep order. That's what we pay taxes for. But if you want to militarize the police, then you have to make people feel helpless, like it's the only solution. And how do you do that? Let people get away with murder for a long time. Just start letting people, let judges, let criminals walk the street, open the jails, let people escape, let people act the fool for a little while, and then bring it in and be like, hey, we have no other choice but to militarize the police. Oh, wow, but you set up for this long before this crime got to this point. Yeah, because you were planning on it. I mean, if you're not slow, the purge is right now. The purge is right now. It's right. The purge is going on right now. And in the meantime, they're preparing to militarize the police. And they intentionally are letting criminals run the streets because they want you to beg them. They want you to beg them to militarize the police, because they have the ability to do their jobs and get rid of criminals, but they're not completely enforcing and doing what they're supposed to do 100%, because they want you to suffer and beg for them to militarize the police, something that you might not want them to do. They want you to beg for it. So they have to create the condition for you to beg. You understand? So you can expect in the future replicas of whatever is being built in Atlanta right now to be replicated all over the United States in the near future, and possibly other countries and territories too. Okay. So what is this about? Why is the whole military out here? I put it back, but the Air Force is out here too. The Navy, the Marines, the Air Force, and the Army. What is this about with this court? Oh, they're cutting something off. Yeah. What are they cutting off with the Eight of Wands reverse? They're going to stop taking action, doing the bullshit they've been doing to you. Why? Why are they cutting that shit off? Because the Fool card, they have to go in a different direction now, because all technology is about to be openly exposed at the airports and everywhere, and people are about to see that you were never crazy about the things that you were accusing them of, because they're about to start scanning your goddamn eye at the airport, and people are about to see, hey, wait a minute. I remember that bitch QUAN said they put something in her eye. I remember hearing people talking about someone injected them with a needle and pricked them in their temple and attached something to their brain and their eye. And we said they had schizophrenia. And now they doing that bitch at the airport. You understand? They know other technologies are about to be implemented and introduced. And they've already got the system in place, which is why they're firing all these people for the New World Order, for crowd control, the energy weapons for crowd control, where they don't need a military. All they have to do is send out a vibration, and anybody within a certain vicinity will start shaking and fall on the ground. You understand? They already have all these things in place. And because all of these things are already in place, now we don't have to pretend no more. So whoever in the military was taking action against you, they go in a different direction now, because they couldn't get away with what they were doing to you. They're going in another direction. What else about this whole military, all branches? What about with all these branches of the military? Right now, someone's complete wish fulfillment, the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody that's stressed out and sad, a Scorpio that took quick action for the military. What about them? They have to let you go. A King of Pentacles and a Scorpio have to let you fucking go. This might be an Aquarius King of Pentacles, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I saw, there it is, that Aquarius King of Pentacles and that fucking Scorpio that was working indirectly for the military, doing all this shit to your ass. They getting kicked out and people are about to go to jail and heads are about to start rolling. The end. Final message, Holy Spirit. You survived it, but now you have to prepare for a bigger war coming in the future. It's not time to sleep and just party. This part is over. And it was an initiation and you survived it. This part is over. Now, the smart high priestesses that were a part of this initiation, and high priest, men too, the smart ones of you all that are coming and came to the end of the war these people waged against you, that was just a precursor to what's to come in the future. And if you're smart, you're going to look for divine guidance on how you should get yourself into alignment and assimilate yourself and who you should connect to prepare for anything else that might be coming down the pike in the future. Don't think because you might have a few years of peace now that something is not being lined up in the future that's going to affect everybody. Right now is the time to seek divine guidance about how you should make preparations and who you should connect and find your soul family during this small resting period, because you don't know what's coming next. You survived the first wave. Final message, Holy Spirit. Final message, Holy Spirit. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Amen. Thank you. I know that's right. You better stay ready so you and find your soul tribe. I'm telling you, you got to find people that think just like you and act and know and connected to their intuition just like you right now during this little quiet time, because it's not gonna be quiet for too long. You're gonna have a break. You're gonna have a break, but it's only the quiet before the next phase. Don't think, oh, now it's time to completely let down your guard, party time. I never have to worry about nothing again. Right now is the time, what you would have been doing all this time while these people were trying to block and stop you and cause obstacles for you and get rid of you. What you would have been doing then, now you're going to have an opportunity to hurry up and scramble and do. These people are going to still be trying to track and watch you connect with. Okay. Right now is the time for the gathering. I'm going to leave it right here because this is at the bottom of the deck. Right now is the time for the gathering. Okay? One more time. Right now is the time for the gathering. You will know who they are by their fruit. Don't worry about those that might come to you that might be false. You're going to be able to go through the silkening process and the sorting process because you will know them by their fruit. You need to find your own right now and connect with them and stay connected to them so we can figure out the next move moving forward in the next phase of our life. Y'all, I'm Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I will be back later on Love of the Highest Vibration. Love you much. Have a great afternoon. I'll see you guys later.